Hi everybody, welcome in, welcome to the channel. I'm your master cosmologist here with a weekly forecast for all signs for the week of April 20th through April 26th, 2026. The word that I channeled for everybody this week is the word resolve, or you could use the word resolute. We are needing to walk our own path no matter who it spooks or what it dredges up this week. We have the Earth in Scorpio as we start the week, which is going to be a mixture of exhilaration and old fears coming up. Now, these are not going to be paralyzing like they have in the past. They're coming up to be moved beyond. So we're leaving martyrdom, insecurity, dependence, indifference, all behind us. And we are facing those old fears and haunts head on, which means we are facing them sanely. But also, since Mercury is in Aries, kind of in a headbutting manner, in a way that's going to finally abolish them and demolish them from your path. We have the Sun in Taurus now, and this is all about doing you, being exactly, precisely who you know yourself to be without falling into old patterns that prevented you and stopped you over and over again. And it is going to scare others. It is going to dredge stuff up for others. And this means that you have to keep on walking your path no matter who you lose or who it potentially will freak the fuck out. I am noticing something really kind of cute. I'll call it cute at this point. I'm blushing immensely right now, which has always been my number one preventer of getting up on stage, being in front of an audience, being on camera, being public. And I'm just going to let it surface on camera and not go sit out for an hour and let it chill. This is something that my body has done as a protection measure my entire life. I mean, to the point where I would go lobster red. So I'm going to say that Jupiter in Cancer is going to dredge up some emotions from your safety zone, from your personal safety zone. What else? This is all about walking admirably, purposefully, determined, and unfrightened. You really need to walk through the world unfrightened. This is having a totally different head on your shoulders that walks with pride and confidence and isn't daunted or deterred. So we are going for firm, fixed, steadfast. We are also going to be ending problems or difficulties, problems that we've faced for decades, difficulties that we've been dealing with for years and years and years. Need to hydrate. Orange juice. It's the best. What else? We're also going from inner dissonance to inner harmony. As you walk through these old haunts, Earth and Scorpio, dissonance is going to come up. You have to get really resolved. You have to be very resolute in your path and just keep going. You have to not quit, essentially. Keep going. Take the action, take the action, take the action, take the action. If you need to pause, if you need to put it down, all good. But the point here is continuity and keeping the gears going, keeping in motion. I was given an image of a possum, and it was saying, you're playing possum, and there was a ball in front of the possum. It was saying, you're playing possum, and you need to pick up this ball, and you need to run with it. You keep putting it down, you keep dropping it, you keep handling it with fear. It's yours. Pick it up and run with it. It's like, make the thing happen. You've got to be resolved. to do the things that you have been afraid to do for a very, very long time. Anyway, let's see what else. With resolve, there's also this concept of resolving things. Like the resolve will solve so many of the issues and difficulties that you've been facing for so long. So you're going to come up against some of the same old problems, and your resolution to these problems is to resolve to solve them. So there's going to be a lot of problem solving involved here. We start out the week with the moon in Gemini, and then it goes into Cancer. So you're going to face some crunchy feelings as you face these similar patterns, these similar issues, these similar problems. Just figure out how to solve them. They don't need to be perfect, but they do need to be completed and moved beyond. It's like you can't keep going back to the same thing. You've got to move on. Moving on. Yeah, that's a really good sentiment for this week. Moving on. Moving on. And then there is also this concept of resolve, like solve et coagula Latin, which means to break down, solve, and then coagula means to put it back together. You are resolving something by putting yourself back together in a different manner that is much more firm, that is much more harmonious, that is much more, it's like a totally different constitution that you are putting together right now. And you have to be very strong, and you have to hold it together. In those moments where you would have historically collapsed, you have to hold it together. Before I pull any cards here, I'm going to say one more thing, which is we are constellating. Constellating, to me, Master Cosmologist, I constellate, is connecting the dots of your natal chart, connecting your stars, connecting your planetary placements, making the big picture complete. You're going to be able to see the big picture. It's like your entire design is going to kind of pop at you, and you're going to get yourself in a totally different manner, in a complete manner. I'm called to go with the bottom card here. I'm working with Way Home Tarot and Roast Iconic as I blush away. What do we got here? We have the Son of Wands. I love that, actually. I feel like this is Mars in Aries. He's got a magic wand. He's pulling up his yang, and he is no longer blowing apart. He's no longer falling apart. This volcano is not blowing him to smithereens. He's contained this energy, and he's using it like a factory, like an engine, like what is this? It's like a generator. There's a specific factory term I'm looking for here. Oh, it's like a combustion engine, and he's able to handle this fire. He's still the Son of Wands, which is the Page of Wands in this deck, so he's a little bit new at this. He's got rookie energy of, oh, I'm hearing Trevor Hall, Sagittarius, the song. I'm still learning how to walk in my fire. That's totally Mars in Aries with just this whole stellium of Aries energy. We are learning how to manage our fire and our internal energy so that it's not a case of dissipating it, bleeding it out, letting it get sucked dry, running out, burning the candle on both ends. This is a whole new internal management of energy. Let's get a Roast Iconic card and see what else wants to come up. Yeah, I also get that we're not going to be blowing up on anyone anymore. We've got that. We're not going to be volatile or angry or yelling. All that gets dealt with in here. Cool, calm, collected, new Aries energy. I've got shadow. Okay. So I feel like the shadow work doesn't go away. It just changes form. This to me is reading as it's not like ignored or closeted or festering, but you keep it in the house, okay? It's hidden, it's tucked away, and you can do it on the fly now. If anything gets your button, pushes your button, if anybody pushes your button, if any situation does provoke those old feelings or reactions or the shadow self, or even a tantrumy inner child, since we've got so much Aries energy, you can just keep it in the house, process it, you know, just really quick now. I like that actually. This also, this shadow ghosty image here is us walking through the land of Scorpio. It's going to get a little bit spooky, but I think it's going to get a little bit spooky for everybody else. So, boo. Boo, bitches. Here you come. Here you come. It's interesting because it's bringing up like the self that they tried to keep hidden and keep in the shadows and keep lurking off scene. You're not afraid anymore. You're like, here it comes. Yeah, it's just like you had to deal with their inability to manage your energy for so long, and that caused so much pain and suffering for you. And it's not about like vomiting your energy onto anybody else in a rude manner or in a way that's purposely provocative of fear. It's just about, this is me. This is me, and you're going to have to do this work internally too. So we can all walk safely as ourselves, being ourselves, and nobody is hot and bothered by it anymore. The next card I've got is the Nine of Pentacles, which is such a strange, it looks nothing like these two cards here. It's almost like a cornucopia that was completely empty. There's a void sense here, and this is like reaping. Okay, so as we walk through the land of Scorpio, the Reaper, don't fear the Reaper. The Reaper's going to be reaping. There were things that were planted a long time ago, and the harvest is now coming. But you actually have to do the hard things that you're knowing you need to push yourself through. Do we want another card for this? I'm hearing to get one more Roast Iconic. We have Narcissist. I love that this is going to be our final card, okay? Because this is the love of self. It's unapologetic self-love. It's not narcissistic. It's not coming through as being a jerk to anybody else. It's just, I love me. It's kind of Stuart Smalley going on here. Look it up. And whenever you feel like this new, you can't rise up into this new version of yourself, look in the mirror and talk to yourself like you would your inner child. Like, you got this, babe. You're so fly. You're so fine. You're awesome. You're so smart. Your ideas are great. You know, just kind of giving yourself a pep talk here. That's what I've got with this narcissist energy. The last thing I'll pull from this narcissist energy is that this new you is so big and it acts and behaves so completely different. It takes a lot to fill this shoe, you know. It's like you actually have to have a dialogue with your highest, I don't even want to say higher self, because it's not really what I'm going for here. It's not really the terminology that I use. It's like there's a you that knows what you're capable of, and it is the voice that you need to be listening to from now on. It's the only one that gets to talk, not the one that would run and hide and put on a mask and lurk in the shadows. You need to pull on conversation and self-talk from this fly, fine, diva kind of self. All right. And I love the back here. We're going to pull that for the Aries horns. Like, go get it, guys. Go get it. You got this. And keep cheerleading yourself through it, even when it's hard. Okay. I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for joining me. Bye.